You've built the perfect AI influencer, you're going viral on Instagram, but your Fanvue sales barely moving. Worse, Instagram is blocking your links before your fans even see them. What if you could bypass restrictions and turn those views into real income? Hey guys, I'm Sensei. I work with dozens of AI influencers who are crushing into the views, but they can't figure out why they still make any sales. The truth, all top models use the same mysterious tools you have probably seen too. The reason, Instagram is silently killing your Fanvue link. So today, I'm talking with Arthur, the founder of GetAllMyLinks.
So hey all, I'm Arthur from GetAllMyLinks.
To show you how the top creators are staying under the algorithm radar and turning views into sales without getting shadow banned. The trap for your AI influencer. You went viral, your reel hit 100k views or maybe millions, but your Fanvue dashboard looks like a ghost town. Why? Because the views, the traffic doesn't convert without a system. Most AI influencers rely on viral videos, but they don't guide fans into a funnel that sells. That's where everything breaks. Therefore, if you don't control the link journey, you're just entertaining for free.
So hey all, I'm Arthur from GetAllMyLinks. I used to do like OnlyFans management. Now there is a full team on it. I still own an agency, but like I don't run it anymore. I'm fully focused on GetAllMyLinks. There is, since early 2024, the AI trends. So AI influencers, AI models, AI creators with can be OFM, Fanvue, even like a Patreon link, etc. And so we are going to see together how to help you make more sales and boost your views and conversion rate on Instagram mainly.
A lot of people, they just make some views and they don't feel like they still don't make sales, right? Even if like I coached like someone recently, I remember, and he just had like an AI influencer with like 200k followers on IG, you know, it was insane. And then I was like, yeah, how much money do you make? And he was like, yeah, I have a Patreon and I made like maybe $10 this month. And I was like, yo, you need to have a problem. What's for you the main difference between the people who are like getting some sales and getting viral and some that have like massive traffic, but they don't make some sales or like any money?
I mean, first, they are not aware they can make money because they are not like, they didn't follow like a YouTube video. How do you see the opportunity? And mainly they are not educated. Like it's not a bad thing. I mean, like nothing bad in that, but they have just to improve themselves. So by watching YouTube videos, as for example this one, by following courses, by following like Telegram channels, getting calls with some people in the network, even if they do 5K per month is better than $10. So they will step by step learn how to do like a Fanvue account if they want, how to do this, how to do that.
I think there are a lot of people who have like this situation I will describe, but a lot of guys, they created a Fanvue account, right? They generated the content and they are just like making random content, but they get views. Maybe it's luck or not. And they are promoting actually, you know, their Fanvue, or can be like other platforms, right? But they still don't make the sales, right? So one thing I always say is like a lot of people, they launch their AI influencer because their goal in their mind is like to get some views. Because in their mind, like if they get a lot of views, a lot of traffic, they will get a lot of money, you know? But that's not the case. And I just wanted like to ask you if you have some opinion on that.
I mean, it's a content creator. So even if it's a real one or an AI, like always check for the ones who are making money. Like if they are making money, if you know they're making 50K, I mean, like you can, I will not directly say copy, but you can duplicate and do it in your way with the personality of your creator, it can be AI or whatever. So yeah, just checking what people are doing on the market will help you understand what's the best funnel, what's the best bio with the call to action. So what do you write in your bio? What's the best profile picture? What do you have to put in your captions and your videos? Like everything. If you just check on the market and you scroll, because the thing is like everyone is focusing on finding the right trend, but they don't have the right eye, sorry. They just check on, okay, this video made 1 million views and boom, they just duplicate it. But if it does 1 million views with a 500,000 followers account, I mean like, it's okay, but it's nothing viral compared to this account. If it's 3,000 followers and 1 million views, I mean, okay, there is like something viral in it. They just have to understand the right metrics, doing the right type of content with the right hook to get like attention and watch time, of course, or what do you do in the video, what type of creators you can create with AI, because sometimes you create like 10 out of 10 creators, but that's always the one who are working the best. Maybe it's 8 out of 10 with this type of background or stuff like this. So always check the market.
I totally agree. And I think like one of the key to get that right, you know, what you just like told me, is what you said before, like education. I feel like people like they lack education because the thing is like, you know, let's say that I'm a beginner. How do I know if an AI influencer is successful or not, or like making money or not? That's the thing, you know, because sometimes you can find like some very big like viral accounts with like 200K followers, 300K, but even with like millions of views. But the thing is, you never know the sales behind, you know? You can never know like how much that girl is making. And sometimes you just have like one girl with like 10K followers only making way more money than like big influencers. So yeah, I think what you said is very important. You need like to get a network with like real people so you can actually like share basically some results, some real results. And I think the problem and the mistake that beginners are making is their way of seeing the results are like the views and not the money. So instead of trying to find like the people who will say, hey, I make that much of money, here's how I'm making it, they are looking on Instagram for like the big views. And for them, that means success, but it's wrong. So yeah, I think you are right, like it's a problem of education.
People they are always looking for views or right percentage of interaction, let's say 10% of like out of like the views, but at the end it's like quality of views. Is it only male? Is it on like, I mean, if you are AI influencers, is it only male? Is it only tier 1 countries? Because tier 1 countries, they have like high processing power in US dollar, tier 2, tier 3, no. Like, I mean, it's not, we don't like those like countries. I mean, for like as a manager or content creators, it's just because the spending limit will be very low, you know? So at the end of the day, you should all focus on getting the high quality leads. So in terms of leads and not views. What matter a lot is how do they perceive the brand of the creator? So is it a high brand? Is there a good call to action, FOMO, etc., like fear of missing out, so they have to click on the link in bio directly? Is it the right quality of traffic?
Arthur will like tell us the best way to convert a traffic, but that's something that you should care before like thinking about conversion, things like that. It's about like the quality of the traffic. It's exactly like what you say, right? If like the guys doesn't have money, how did they like perceive like the model? So yeah, of course, we will break down basically like the best way to convert, but I think it's like everyone. If you don't have good quality of traffic, the conversion will be low, you know, even if you have like the best like techniques and methods. I always say that the main difference between like the people who are making money and the people who are not is some guys, when they create their AI influencer or even managing real girls, they create a system first not to get views, you know, but to generate some leads, you know. They try to make content to make like to get some traffic that will generate leads before like thinking about the views and everything, right? Because literally you can have like one video maybe hitting like 1 million of views and the audience will maybe just like and scroll and nothing happen. So do you have maybe like an advice? If I'm beginning, how can I create an influencer that will generate leads on my social medias, you know, instead of like focusing on the views?
Thing I would say is like switching their mindset. If you want to make more sale, even with like as you say, like even 200 followers, you have to reply to comments. You have to understand, like if you reply to comments, if you talk with those guys in messages or those followers, let's say in messages, you will understand who they are, and then you will understand like their persona. And if you understand their persona, you will understand the type of AI they will like. So once you talk to your audience, you get all the feedback. So you get all your feedbacks, and then you will know. It's same as sneakers. You just check the market. You see, okay, this sneakers is going to be flipped for 10 times of the price, and this one 2 times. Of course, you focus on 10 times. But if you don't know, and if you don't check on StockX or whatever, I mean, if I get it for OF, if you don't check on like other Instagram accounts or other creators, you will never know. Be sure like you get the data.
Because it's personal branding and not branding, you know, like you're not doing like the branding of an object. It's like personal. I think everyone, when they recreate their AI influencers, or managing a real girl, they will attract a specific audience, right? And you can never like predict it. That's the thing. I see a lot of beginners who are trying to anticipate like the audience and everything. But the truth is, what you're telling us, like the best way is to always like make some tests and try to understand like the persona of like his audience to then adjust it.
Keeping the data, checking like every Instagram Reels, if they do Instagram Reels, like the reach, if it's getting like tier 1 country audience, the watch time, like everything. but people are only focused on views, but they just have to understand the data. And that's what is the most difficult part, in my opinion, because data, I mean, like, it's just data. So it's like hard to understand and to compare. So you have to get experience, to gather feedback, to surround yourself with other people through like a network. It can be like a paid community, it can be a course, it can be a Telegram group, it can be whatever, but surround by yourself with the right person. And of course, like, there is free, there is paid, but free, there is everyone. Paid, there is only the most, in general, motivated. And in general, they know they have to invest in themselves. So
like, it's pretty obvious for us, right? But like, I just want to say that 10 leads that are maybe from America, they will be bigger spenders if you compare it to maybe 10 guys, 10 leads that would be from India, right? By your opinion, if you don't like do everything we just said, you know, and if you only focus on getting the views and not the sales, what can you expect, you know, on the results?
So it's just like small money because it's not scalable, but I mean, they can still make money, and their Instagram account will be worth something, because if you have 200K followers, it can be worth several thousands. I mean, it depends on the quality of the audience, but at the end of the day, if you are looking to make a cash flow business, it's not the best way, because like it's like your marketing assets. It's driving traffic to a platform, but if you don't optimize everything, a bit of money, so like $50, $100 per month, so it's nothing.
Don't focus on getting some views and be like this influencer who's like flexing on the views, but really think about it like a shop, right? Like, you're here to make money, and that's all. And at the end of the day, just watch. The result will be like the dashboard of your monetized platform, not about like the views, right? Let's be real. Posting your Fanvue link directly into your bio or your story is too risky. But what happens? You notice, one, lower reach, then your story drop in terms of views. The reels stop gaining some traction, and your profile may even get flagged. And if your account is new, you'll get immediately banned. Instagram's algorithm scan bio and links. Fanvue, it's immediately flagged instantly. And I wanted to ask you, Arthur, if you want to explain a bit, why is there like a concept, why like are there like a lot of beginners when they create their account, they put like the link in the bio directly, they just get banned?
Some creators, they will add their Fanvue or their OF, sometimes it's working, sometimes like they will get shadowbanned or banned, but in general, it's like a whole. So if you have like a full AI, like, it's just because people are going to report you and you are putting a bad link in bio or like a risky, spicy call to action, like there's a ton of stuff you can get shadowbanned or banned. More and more people who are doing AI face swap. Like, I don't really like AI face swap in the way, like, people doing AI face swap, they will get banned pretty fast due to DMCA protection. I mean, like, there's companies like Certas and others that are just going to ban your Instagram account. So that's also a reason you can get banned, because like the creator is just reporting the Instagram account you are doing due to like an infringement. So it can be those reasons. And then, of course, if you are putting like a risky link in your bio, it can be like a fast platform or a casino or extra. Instagram, sometimes they don't really like it for several reasons. The first one would be like it's exposed to everyone else. So like people under like 18, stuff like that. So it's good to just filter this audience. Then of course you can block 18 plus or 18 less, you know, in your Instagram account. So only like major people or adult can see your content. There's a ton of way to do so. And so like a year ago, we created with my partner like GetAllMyLinks, which is a link in bio solution for content creators and agencies. Now it's like the second in terms of traffic in the world, like with around 170 million visits per month, so which is good. And Linktree is like the first with 270 million, so 100 million under. And the goal is to protect content creators and agencies that are doing like for now this industry, and now we are going to go mainstream because we are going to improve our website in June 2025, so new release will come. And the goal is really like to get all your data in the same place, to help you convert more, to help you protect your links from bots. It can be bad entities, proxies, VPNs. You can also block the location if you don't want like tier 2 or tier 3 countries. You can block this traffic or redirect it to another page. Like there is a ton of stuff to do for content creators in order to help you maximize your subscribers and the quality of your leads. Because as we said before, your leads are very important. And then of course you have like free plan and pay plan. We can talk about that later. But already with a free plan, like it's like you have like everything you need as a landing page. And if you want to convert more and to be more safe, you can use like a pay plan with shield protection. A link in bio for sure is important for any type of content creators. And also it gives more trust. Like, I mean, GetAllMyLinks, like we got like 1.5 to 2 billion exposure per month, so everyone knows about it.
Basically, because it is like a deep link, which is pretty known, and a lot of like, let's say, clients saw that everywhere, they basically trust it more. Like, because I know that a lot of guys, and maybe like they don't click on the link because sometimes like the guys, they're afraid, you know, they'll be like, oh yeah, is it a scam, or what's that website? I never heard of it before. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool that now you basically see GetAllMyLinks everywhere. It's crazy. Congrats, and super cool. And just one question I wanted to ask you is, you know, for the guys who don't know what it is what's like a risk link? Like, how do you define precisely a risk link? You know, for the guys who never heard of it.
Like everything related to money, let's say, is a risk link. Even for like a word, if you put money in your Instagram bio, if you put like a screenshot of your OF account or bank statement in your Instagram stories, etc., you through the AI you will get taken down, because like that's how it works. Like they don't like fraudulent or suspicious activity, etc. So they just shadow ban. But like they don't say to you it's shadow ban. Like they just.
So yeah, so a lot of guys sometimes like they are shadow banned, but like they don't even know it because they put like directly a risk link.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes I say it can be the profile picture, it can be like your content that can be like, it's like, let's say you start with points balance. Let's say you start with 50 points on Instagram. And if you are, I'm just like, it's just an image, you know, and if you go one day lower than 30 points, you will get lower reach, but you will never know, because it can be an emoji in your bio. It can be like a post you post in your story. It can be the number of reports you got. It can be your link, the link you are putting in your bio. It can be like the comments you get, the DMs. What are you sending in your DMs? Like it's let's say a trust score. And if your trust score is lower than a certain axe or a certain way, and your trust score can be higher if you have like an age account, because if you have a new account, sometimes like, of course, your trust score is lower. Your IP, like there's a ton of stuff. So if you master it and you just do everything as a normal user can do, and it's like normal account, like nothing crazy. Like, I mean,
basically to maximize the chance of just getting viral and have like zero restriction by Instagram algorithm is like, if you create a new account, of course, like warm up the account and act like a real user, but also don't put any risk link like into the DMs, even like the stories or like in the bio. Otherwise you can basically like just kill the reach of your account.
In general, also, if you have like a decrease in reach, it's just because like your audience, they don't like anymore your content. Like if you are showing like 50 times the same body type or the same type of background or etc., like people, they will be used to it. So they will not be hooked, they know watch time, etc. So your followers will lower their engagement and interactions, and your content will just not be pushed anymore. And that's the matter of also of a lot of content creators. AI, I don't really know because I don't follow all the AIs, but I mean normal content creators in the OFM niche, or just normal runs, like it can be like a girl selling courses or whatever, or fitness coach, etc. If you post always the same type of content, people, they will start to, I would say, be lazy in the watching time because they will be used to it. So always be sure you renew your type of content, your trends, follow the right trends, etc., etc. You can even collaborate with other partners, like or like content creators, etc. There's a ton of ways to do so, because if your reach lower, it's all because you did something wrong on your account. So you can remove your bio, you can remove your link in bio, you can remove your profile picture for at least like 2 to 3 days. You can remove your last 3 days post, and you wait for like 2 to 5 days, and then you can still start posting again. Like this, you, let's say, reset. You show you want to improve. You know, you show to Instagram you're doing something, and then yes, of course you can contact the Instagram support. Like, I mean, there's a ton of ways to get unshadow ban. But if you don't want to be shadow ban, I mean, in terms of like accounts, just be sure you use the right link in bio, not pushy or spicy bio. Use the right content, and if you get shadow banned, then with the right setup, it means it's a content issue. So you just have to renew your content and understand what your audience, what your followers. So you talk to them in DM, you talk to them in comment. What do you like to do? Which account do you like? And boom, they will send you accounts. Yeah, I like this content creator. I like this page because they repost main page. So what can I do with that? And then step by step, you make a new strategy thanks to your.
Be consistent into like doing good content to basically entertain like your audience so they never get bored. So that way the reach will always be good, and use like GetAllMyLinks to not put like risky like links?
Many people are starting their business, so you can use a free plan with a landing page, and then when you want to upgrade, because it's not a spending, it's an investment, to get more people directly into your page with direct link, shield, etc. You can invest, but first, like you can start with like a starter plan, like which is called free plan because it's free. Like basically, we do that to help.
If like you want to show basically how easy it is to like use GetAllMyLinks.
When you create your account, so this is for now. In 1 month, it is going to change, but you create your account. Let's say you are like a free plan. You can create a landing page, so you can add your username, create your page content, add your information, name, bio, add all your links, your social media, and you are good. If you're in pay plan, you can even add like an onliner, city, etc. You have everything in this video, so you can watch the video tutorial or in the guide. And if you have any question, like really like any questions regarding anything, just feel free to contact our support. And yeah, contact Kevin. He will reply to you directly within like minutes. And then people, what they like to use is like direct link. So they directly put their OF or like Fanvue link, and that's it. You add the shield protection and you just create. As simple as that. As we are doing this video, is ready to give value for free on the internet and to help you guys to scale your business and start making money. If you don't make money yet, or if you are making money, I mean, scale and make more money by entering a network, educate yourself.
You talk about a lot about like network. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, because that's true that when you're in this industry, it's very easy to just work alone. You know, like because you're on your phone, especially for AI influencers creators. You're just you on your computer. You do everything on your phone. So yeah, a lot of guys like they forgot like to basically network, which is actually super important and one of like the 3 keys to success. How did you create it? GetAllMyLinks. Like, what were you doing at that moment? What was the reason? Because basically it's like a lot of work and now basically it's one of like the best tools in the industry. So yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, I wanted to like convert more, and I was like paying for tools, but it was not working, or cookie banner, like too many things that will just lower the conversion rate. So I just gathered a ton of features from other businesses I know and I'm doing, with shield protection, etc. And I just gather everything in one place, which was not existing. So now we just follow the feedback of our users. So that's why it's taking time, because there's a ton of stuff to add, and we just want to add everything in one place to be sure they can keep their links safe, add their team if they want with the new features later, like ton of stuff.
Yeah, and I think like it's a lot of work. So all of us in this industry, we really appreciate the work you guys are doing with GetAllMyLinks, because we just know like how like all social medias, they get updated every time, you know, and there's always like a change for the algorithm. There's always like something to restrict like some adult content like creators, things like that. So it's really important, I think, that we just know that we can trust GetAllMyLinks even like for the future, you know, with every update or things like that. And it can be very complicated to try to figure out like the small changes of like some ban or conversion, or like some guys don't see the link into your bio, but like you put it, you know. So I think it's super cool like to know that you guys, first, you are like very dynamics. You guys are very professional, and also you worked into like that industry, you know. So yeah, you're also like an expert about it, and you're young. So like literally, like I know you're very busy. You're just not like a guy who created something and who's like always chilling, you know. So I think it's really important for us to like.
Yeah, it takes time. Like if I can help everyone in YouTube videos or in the support, like we do community calls. We like if you get shadowbanned, we help you like unshadowban your account by giving you like advices, etc. The goal is really like to build like a mindful community where everyone can generate income. And our goal is not for us to sell you like a shop or take a percentage on you or whatever. It's just like to help you convert more into your fast platform, your e-commerce, your Shopify. If you have a school, if you have like a course, if you are a coach, like everything, that's the goal, to help you generate more. So it's not a spending, it's an investment to have like a higher conversion rate. And even if you made just one sale, you are just like break even, and then you are just profitable by using.
Yeah, you guys created this tool not to help like the people to put all the links into somewhere, but to really help people to make more money. And that's like a very big gap and a big difference, you know, and that really makes sense about like all the work and why everyone is now using it, you know, and now it's just like basics. Like I think for even like all content creator, I think like all of you guys should be like, just give it a look, you know, if you know that you already launched your AI influencer, you already created it, just take the time, use it, watch the videos on the website, you know, with like some advices for your AI. That's super cool. And if you're just serious about like, yeah, making some money and generating an income, you just have to do it. So now you've got the AI, the content, the audience, but without the right link strategy, you're just a viral distraction for your audience. Instagram doesn't hate you, it hates your Fanvue link into your bio. So just people like really realize the difference between using it or like not using it. You have like some stats, for example, like can be like on the conversion, if you use GetAllMyLinks, or if like you don't use it on average.
You have between like 10 to 30% plus in terms of conversions. So when you start making traffic, it starts to be interesting to invest, and you can even get more people seeing your page with a direct link because they will land directly on the Fanvue. So it doesn't mean the conversion rate will be higher in terms of percentage because you will get more people. So the quality of the leads can be a bit lower, but you will get more subscribers at the end for the same number of traffic who click on the link. So we may study on this. It's not going to make like 2 times or 3 times your new subscriber, like in terms of income, because like everyone who can tell you that is bullshit. But we are seeing like some good improvements, and we are just checking step by step how we can improve even more the conversion rate. So there will be new features and testing features coming soon. But yeah, so for now we are seeing like at least like 10 to 30% conversion rate more, like in terms of like more fans with deep link, shield, direct link. In terms of safety, like it's a tool that gathers everything: safety, privacy, and conversion, with also simple to use, easy for your team to manage with all your link in one place, and with like let's say a very competitive pricing around the market. I mean, if you do low traffic, like if you don't like, because a lot of people are starting, so it's good to start and to put you in the right mindset. So to get the right GetAllMyLinks, to get the right Fanvue setup account, like to get everything right when you start. And then, I mean, you have to generate traffic, because if you don't generate traffic, like, I mean, even if you improve your conversion rate, let's say by the minimum, let's say we can say 10% or on 100 clicks on the month, like, I mean, you're not going to get something crazy. But if you start to make like 100 clicks per day, which is better, step by step, you will improve, and then you will see a real difference, and you will be sure everything is aligned. You have the right videos, you have the right bio, you have the right link in bio setup, you have the right Fanvue page setup.
I just wanted to ask you about like the different pricing plan you guys have on GetAllMyLinks, and which one should like a beginner, for example, choose, you know, at what moment, and which type of profile maybe should be like using the paid version.
Okay, so yeah, you can, I will just share my screen like this, I can show them. You will get a discount code in the bio of this video. Like this, you can get directly like a discount for your plan. So if you start and you have no money to invest or nothing, just start with the starter, I mean like $0 per month. It will still improve your conversion because there's a deep link, you can get your link, you start to feel the setup, you know, you start to understand how to use the link. Then if you wanna get the direct link, shield protection, just get more safety, privacy, and get more people directly into your page, I recommend you the creator plan. And if you have several links to manage, then you can get to the agency plan. The pricing will change in order to help you because there is a big gap between 1 to 25. So you will see in June, the pricing will change in order to help you when you are in between 1 and 25 links. It will be easier for you. So for me, if you start and you just want to try, just start with a starter. And even though you can start with a creator and try 2 weeks trial, because I mean, it's free trial. And if you have any question, again, feel free to reach out to the support. You have the discount code in the bio, like I mean, in the description of the video. And if you need anything, you can just contact the support again.
Even like if you're beginning, you haven't created yet, you're an influencer, you should like use it just to make sure like you avoid like getting shadow banned. That's the worst case. Just a quick reminder for your influencer, and that can basically, you just have like a very bad start. And even if you have it right now, I strongly recommend you to just test like it for free, you know, just see basically the results, bring some traffic, watch the result, the conversion rate, you know, you'll be also able to see like the clicks, the number of clicks. So just give it a try And I will put like the link in the bio. And thank you to Arthur to give like this opportunity, you know, the discount for like the whole community. We appreciate. If this business is right to you and building an AI influencer that generates $20K per month in passive income sounds like your next chapter, then you deserve to know more. That's why we are offering you a complete free call with one of our AI Vault coaches. No pressure, no pitch, just a real conversation to see if this business fits you and your situation. But here's the thing, we only open a few slots each month and they fill very fast. So if you're serious about turning content into cash, don't wait. You can go into the link below and book your free call. The worst case scenario, you leave the call with crystal clear insight on the exact strategy you should take, even if this path isn't made for you. The best case, this could be the start of your first 20K month with your AI influencer.
Happy to help. And again, if you have any question, you can reach out to our support. We will help you directly. It can be like shadowban issue, helping you to convert more on Instagram. Because the thing is like, if we help you, like, I mean, like it's for the long term. So if we help you, you are going to generate more traffic. It means you can launch more accounts. Then you can get more links. Like, I mean, it's like a viral and virtual loop, you know? So it's in our goal. And
what do you want to tell to like some beginners, you know, can be like in the same industry, yeah, influencers, like how to build like a proper funnel, you know, using GetAllMyLinks, how to integrate it. And yeah, if you want like to say something about that, because the main goal I think for the video is to have like a good funnel that converts. So if you just have something that people can easily put like in place and that can really make some big changes, and that will help also guys who are watching this video to see some results with GetAllMyLinks because they just know how to use it properly, you know.
Okay, so first the most important is to generate traffic, because whatever the link you are going to choose in your bio, even if it's like a random link, I mean, if you have no traffic, like you are not going to convert more with 100 clicks in the month. So first, be sure to focus on the traffic rather than conversion at the beginning, like really the beginning. And step by step, like again, like just check on what's going on social media. So check on Instagram, check on even TikTok. What are the trends? What are the funnel? How people are acting, etc. For example, for your niche, so which are AI creators and influencers. And then you will be able to focus on the conversion rate or optimizing your funnel, which again is checking what others are doing. Like, I mean, the ones who are doing views and you think are doing money. And then you can just copy what they're doing. Of course, always making sure to not get shadow banned. So using the proper setup for your link, using the proper bio description, etc. We already mentioned it before. So I think at the end of the day, it's all about like, if you want to improve your funnel and just make traffic, at least just get into the mindset to analyze what people are doing, analyze the data, analyze the quality of your leads. The quality of your leads, it can be in your audience, like your followers on Instagram. Then it will be like, for me, the most important is the one on your link. So you go check on your analytics and GetAllMyLinks and you check the demographic. Is it US, Canada, etc., or is it like other countries that have lower purchasing power? And at the end of the day, it means you are going to make more or less money on your fast platform. So this is, for me, the most important is the demographic who are going to watch it. And of course, it's your content. So at the end of the day, it's a whole. Like, there is not just one source, because everyone is looking for one source. But as you know, like, it's not one source. And this is also why people, they make more results than others, is because they don't focus on one source, they focus on the whole. So good content, good funnel, set up to not be shadow banned, good fans platform like Fanvue, for example. And then you will be ready to go. But don't take too much time to try micro stuff, you know, focus on the macro. So focus on just getting more traffic. And if you know how to get traffic, which is views, even if it's low quality, then you will be able to, you know, target and redirect your hook, because you know how to make hooks, etc., into the right quality. So you can focus on getting views, and then step by step, you can switch to getting quality views, because you know how to make views. If you know how to make quality, I mean, let's go, but how will you know you make quality if you make no views? Because the traffic will be too slow. You know, the sample, so the size of your audience will be too slow to understand the data. So make sure like you do it right, step by step, like trust the process, and you will succeed. Like, I mean, I never saw someone failing in this, like in any type of business, but especially in this one, because like you just have to do what people are doing. And of course, thinking out of the box a bit, to not do everything the same, because if you do everything the same, everyone is doing copycat, and then at the end of the day, it's not working anymore. So be sure you are It's not even just more smart, it's just more curious about stuff. And if you never give up.
Yeah, to be honest, like even this business model, like, you know, you can be alone, create your influencer on your computer. You don't need to work with like a real model, you know, so you can make mistakes. It's okay. You know, there's no like consequences. So yeah, and it's actually a very simple business. So having the results is just like a matter of time. So the real question is not like, will this business work or not? We know it's working. You know, even you had crazy results in OFM. You know, everyone knows it's working. It's more about like, will I give up before I succeed? You know, it's more about this. And that's the mindset I think to keep. And I totally agree with you. I think like it's super important. I just want you guys to know that what described like Arthur about you need some data to be able to analyze it. So conversion is about like, first you need more information. So that's why I think focusing on the traffic first, so you'll be able like to analyze it. If you have nothing to analyze, you cannot like create a proper strategy to your current situation, right? And I think that all the advices that Arthur gave us is goldmine, because that guy has literally access to so many datas of like even the biggest creators and like everything. So I just think you saw like, yeah, a lot of profile, a lot of data. So really everyone should like note it. I hope that you guys did it, because I took this call for you.
Thank you very much for the invite. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment of the video, and I will reply to them if needed.
If you guys have like some questions, or maybe you guys want to have like more topics for like from like Arthur, just write it in the comment if you guys want like to see him back, because he really took the time to explain everything. And it's just very like, I really appreciate to have like that high level of like guest, you know, into that video, to basically give like some free values, even for beginners. This is like super cool. So yeah, thank you, bro. Like to come, we all really appreciate. Now that you know exactly the process to securitize your AI influencer account and increasing the sale conversion rate, but if you don't know how to bring traffic, only know like how to convert viewers, it isn't enough to make money. That's why you should probably watch my free course on my channel on how to make your AI influencer go viral and have qualified traffic, so you just make sure you have all the pieces of the puzzle to finally print money. Subscribe and write me in the comments on what topic I should make a video about. Most like comment will be in my next video. And also, if you want Arthur to get back on the channel and you have some question to ask him, don't hesitate to go on the website support, or you can ask some question into the comments and I will send them to him.